Okay, for today's video, I am going to discuss the hyperbola. So, hyperbola, hyperbola is looks like sort of like two mirrored parabolas with two halves being called branches. Like an ellipse, a hyperbola has two foci and two vertices. Unlike an ellipse, the foci in a hyperbola are farther from the hyperbola center than its vertices. So this is the part of the hyperbola graph. So we have the covertex, conjugate axis, transverse axis, vertex. So in our vertex, we have two vertex and that we call vertices. So we have focus. Both side we have focus. So that is foci. And also we have the asymptotes. The asymptotes is, we have two kind of asymptotes. We have the negative asymptotes and the positive asymptotes. So take note, it's part of the graph. Okay, let's proceed to the example. So we have example number 1. Example number 1 is the quantity of x minus 3 to the power of 2 over 4 minus to the quantity of y plus 2 over 2 to the power of 2 over 9 is equal to 1. So since this part um in hyperbola, this part is the value of a. So which is the value of b. So since it is the value of a, this is also the value of b. Okay, in our solution, we should to find the value of c to calculate its part. Just say for example, foci. So in foci, we need the value of c. So by using this formula, the um, Pythag Pythagorean formula, we have um, c squared is equal to e squared plus b squared. So since the c squared and is equal to 4 plus 9, and the 4 is the value of a squared and the 9 is value of b squared. So c squared is 13, so square root of 13 is square root of 13. Okay, center. In our equation or in our given example, which is our center, center of our graph or center of our hyperbola. So in our center is h key, which is the 3 and negative 2. So we have also the major axis. Our major axis is x-axis. Vertices. The vertices is h plus a comma k. So h minus a comma k. So we have 3 plus 2 and negative 2 and 3 minus 2 and negative 2. So we have the 5 and negative 2, and also we have 1 and negative 2. So this is our vertices. This one. Okay, proceed to the endpoint of conjugate axis. The endpoint of conjugate axis, we have the h and b plus k and h and negative b plus k. So we have 3 and 1 and 3 and negative 5. So that is the value of our endpoint of conjugate axis. Okay, foci. Oh, the foci is, we have the value of c. Like this one, we have square root of 13. So we have 3 plus square root of 13 and negative 2, and also we have 3 and negative 13 and negative 2. So that is our foci in following by this one. Okay, in the equation of asymptotes, we have also the to the quantity of y minus k is equal to plus positive and negative b over a, and also we have to the quantity of x minus h. So by substituting, we have to the quantity of y plus 2 is equal to positive or negative 3 over 2, and also we have the total quantity of x minus 3. So this is the equation of asymptotes by substituting its value or its um, the value of its, as I say for example, we have the value of a, we have the value of b, we have the value of h with a value of k. Okay, so we have the eccentricity. Eccentricity is c over a, which is square root of 13 over 2. So in decimal point, we have the 1.0277. Okay, this is the graph of our um, given example. So according to the solution, so we have the center in negative 2. No, we have the center 3 and negative 2. So this is our center. And also the vertices is we have 5 and negative 2. So we have, this is our vertices. And this one, we have 1 and negative 2. So which is our foci? Okay, our foci is we have the this side, this one. This is our foci, and also um this one. Okay, that is our foci. And also we have the endpoint of conjugate axis. We have 3 and 1. So this one, 3 and 1, and also 3 and negative 5. This, okay, so very no. So this is the this one. Sorry for imperfect graph. Okay, so our equation of asymptotes is like this. We have two equation of asymptotes. The one is this one. Okay, so that's all for the graph of our equation or the given example.